Hi, God. Thanks for the shine. Hello, people. I am Alec. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're getting ready to do a video notice. And in this video notice is going to be on notice of the WHO and President Biden trespassing on the guaranteed rights of the people. Okay, remember that. That's what this one's going to be about. Right, so before we do that, we're going to show you what we do. We're going to show you a word, man. Okay, so check out this word right here. All right, look at this. Boom. Okay, you see that? That says trespass, okay? Etymology. We always got to get our PCAPs, man. Okay, so this one, when you see trespass, it's another two-word word, right? You know, for tres, for beyond, and pass, you know, to go beyond, pass, right? You know, so that's what that word means right there when you look at the etymology, right? But then when you got the, check this one out right here, right? You see that? Boom. Okay, so we're in Webster's 1828, man. Remember that. We're always going back to 1828. And then trespass means beyond, passer, to pass, right? So when you trespass, that means you're going way beyond where you should be doing, man. You know, literally, look, number one, it says literally to pass beyond. Okay, remember that. All right, but then this is where you should look at this one, you know, with your senses from number two, right? To commit any offense or to do any act that injures or annoys another, right? Remember that, right? Has something in my eye right there, right? You know, so fun fact, we the people are annoyed right now. We are so annoyed with how our public servants have been acting, man. And then that's why we just been going around the realm right now, just sort of kind of like instructing, right? So we've just been instructing and we've just been showing the words. So now that way you guys know what the words are and you know where we the people stand, because we the people are the creators and the masters of all constitutions, okay? You know, so let's go ahead and start this slideshow, man. Remember, this is notice of the WHO and President Biden trespassing on the guaranteed rights of the people. Remember that, okay? Notice to agent is, notice to principal, notice to principal is, notice to agent, okay? That's fun. Okay, go time. December 4, 2022. Let's go. Okay. Next slide says, we the people establish constitutions. Done. So that's the title that's on the slide, just to let you know what our status, what our standing, and what our jurisdiction is, right? Because when the people present themselves to our servants, we're letting you know what our status, what our standing, and what our jurisdiction is, okay? It's going to read now. Let's get into this notice, man. This is so fire. Okay, check this out. I, one of the people of the 50 American states, as seen in Article 1, Section 2 of the Pennsylvania State Constitution. What's up, Pennsylvania? Republican informed, sui juris, am serving you with this notice so that you and your agents may provide immediate due care, okay? Remember that. Please take notice that we the people are the creators and institutors of all government in our nation, both federal and state. Remember that, right? That all power is vested in and derived from the people. That's a fact, right? All officers of government are our trustees and servants, and they are at all times accountable and amendable to us, the people, okay? See evidence below, okay? Next slide. Virginia Constitution, Article 1, Section 2. People, the source of power. Remember that, all right? That all power is vested in and consequently derived from the people. That magistrates are their trustees and servants and at all times amenable to them, okay? You're going to start to notice a pattern here. Pennsylvania Constitution 1776, shout out, Declaration of Rights. That's what's up. Article IV for 4, right? That all power being originally inherent in and consequently derived from the people. Therefore, all officers of government, whether legislative or executive, are their trustees and servants, and at all times accountable to them. That's a fact, man. Let's keep it going. Maxim of law 51O. All political power is inherent in the people by decree of God. Fact, man. Thus, none can exist except it be derived from them. Remember that, okay? Maxim of law 51R. As usurpation is the exercise of power, which another has a right to, so tyranny is the exercise of power beyond right, which nobody can have a right to. Remember that, man. Okay, let's keep it going. Please take notice that government is only delegated an exact set of powers, remember that, and privileges to run our state and federal governments, and no power can be delegated which the authority said to delegate never possessed itself. That's a fact, okay? As public servants, government agents, and trustees of the people, your contract, remember you're under contract, okay, is with the people, and all duties to which you are strictly bound are expressly written and declared in your trust indentures, the 51 constitutions. See evidence below. Man, we love these words. Maxim of law, 24K, that's that gold. The contract makes the law. Okay, let's keep it going. Maxim of law, 43A, those things which cannot be given or which are not in existence are held as not expressed. Okay, remember that. Maxim of law, 11F, power can never be delegated which the authority said to delegate never possessed itself. Fact, man. Okay, let's keep it going. Maxim of law, 4E, a delegate cannot delegate. An agent cannot delegate his functions to a subagent without the knowledge or consent of the principal. The person to whom an office or duty is delegated cannot lawfully devolve the duty on another unless he be expressly authorized so to do. Remember that, man, okay? Let's keep it going. Please take notice that President Joseph R. Biden has never been delegated any powers. Repeat, never been delegated any powers, privileges, or authority to contract over the reserved rights of the free people, man. Remember this, okay? No government nor governmental agent has ever been delegated any powers or authority over any rights reserved by the people. Fact, okay? Those as declared in the bills and declarations of the 50 state constitutions, man. We got so many PCAPs here. Okay, therefore, please show where in the Constitution you have been granted privileges to infringe, impair, alter, or even legislate over these rights. Show us, please. Right? Failure to provide the constitutional provisions proves that your actions are a direct trespass with malice on the rights of the people. See evidence below. Okay, let's keep it going. Texas State Constitution. What's up, Texas? Shout out to Texas. Article 1, Bill of Rights, Section 29. Provisions of Bill of Rights accepted from powers of government to forever remain inviolate. Remember that, right? To guard against transgressions of the high powers herein delegated, we declare that everything in this Bill of Rights is accepted out of the general powers of government and shall forever remain inviolate. We love that word, right? And all laws contrary thereto or to the following provisions shall be void. Okay, remember that, okay? Pennsylvania Constitution, Article 1, Section 25, reservation of powers in people. Remember this, okay? To guard against the transgressions of the high powers which we have delegated, we declare that everything in this article is accepted out of the general powers of government and shall forever remain inviolate, right? Remember that, okay? Tennessee State Constitution, Article XI, Section 16. Remember this, okay? The Declaration of Rights hereto prefixed is declared to be a part of the Constitution of the state and shall never be violated on any pretense whatever, man, whatever. We love that word. And to guard against transgressions of the high powers we have delegated, we declare that everything in the Bill of Rights contained is accepted, right, out of the general powers of the government and shall forever remain inviolate. Okay, you're starting to notice a pattern here. Arizona Constitution, Article 2, Section 32. What's up? You know, constitutional provisions, mandatory, right? The provisions of this Constitution are mandatory unless by express words they are declared to be otherwise. Remember that, mandatory, man. That's because the man put down the hands, okay? Let's keep it going. Please take notice, right? We love these words, right? That individual rights and liberties are not revocable. Repeat, are not revocable. And the Constitution supersedes all other laws. Repeat, the Constitution supersedes all other laws, right? Where rights secured by the Constitution are involved, there can be no rule making, never, no rule making or legislation which would abrogate them, man. Remember that, okay? Let's get some PCAPs, right? Miranda v. Arizona, 384 U.S. 436 1966. Let's go. Where rights secured by the Constitution or constitutions, right, are involved, there can be no rulemaking or legislation which would abrogate them. Remember that, okay? Marbury v. Madison, 5 U.S. 137, 1803. A law repugnant to the Constitution is void. An act of Congress repugnant to the Constitution cannot become law, or cannot become a law, right? The Constitution supersedes all other laws, and the individual rights shall be liberally enforced in favor of him, the clearly intended and expressly designated beneficiary. Hi, I'm one of the people. I'm one of the beneficiaries, man. Okay, let's keep it going. Maxim of law, 62p. An unconstitutional act is not law. Repeat, an unconstitutional act is not a law. Never, ever, ever. Okay, let's keep it going. It confers no rights. It imposes no duties. It affords no protection. It creates no offices. It is in legal contemplation as inoperative as though it had never been passed, man. Remember that, okay? You know, so all these legislatures and codes and mandates and all that stuff you guys think that you can bind the people to, doesn't happen, bro. All right, let's keep it going. Maxim of law, 86M. No right is held more sacred or is more carefully guarded by the common law, repeat, the common law, right, than the right of every individual to the possession and control of his own person, right? Check out my person, right? Free from all restraint or interference of others unless by clear or unquestionable authority of law. Remember that, man. I control my person. You don't control my person, right? Maxim of law, 86A. It would be idle and trite to say that no right is absolute, man. Remember that, okay? Let's keep it going. Please take notice that no trustee, servant, or agent of the people, including President Biden, can make a contract over the inherent and inalienable natural rights of the free people. Remember that, okay? Right? Such actions are grounds for immediate termination and removal from office for maladministration. That's the word of the decade, right? And violating your oath of office, man. You know, so put those two together. Maladministration, and you violate your oath of office, you're done. Terminated, dissolved. Thanos, all right? Let's keep it going. If you believe you have been delegated powers and privileges that allow you to make private contracts and agreements over the reserved guaranteed rights of the free people, please provide the constitutional provisions and clear grant of authority of your actions or your actions are criminal act of trespass with full knowledge, intent, and malice against the rights of the people. See evidence below, right? Maxim of law, 62A. A conclusion as to the use of a thing from its abuse is invalid. Remember that, man. We love fundamental principles of law. Maxim of law, 24I. Shout out. Private contracts or agreements cannot derogate from public law or right. Remember these, okay? Maxim of law, 86G. What's up, G? Right? There is no doubt that the rights of others, third parties, cannot be prejudiced by private agreements. Remember that, okay? We love these maxims. Maxim of law, 24Z, right? A contract cannot arise out of an act radically wrong and illegal. Okay, remember that, man. Let's keep it going. Please take final notice, right, that it is my wish, order, and demand that all trustees, servants, agents, and bar members are to immediately stop blocking and interfering with the people's inherent rights, including government servants, agents, and representatives acting and colluding with private actors and corporations to infringe, impair, hinder, and trespass on the guaranteed natural rights of the free people, okay? Any man or woman who decides to suppress this notice agrees to pay $500,000 per infraction, and any disputes by any public officials or private actors who are bound by contract to any of the 50 state constitutions or the United States Constitution agrees to have these matters heard before an arbitrator of my choice and bound thereby. Furthermore, if you believe any of the above claims are untrue, or that you have the authority to harm, infringe, and trespass upon the rights of the free people, Please provide the constitutional provisions that grant you such privileges. Do it, man. Let's see it, right? All responses must be submitted by affidavit. We want your oaths, right? Sworn under penalty of perjury within 5 days of receiving this notice, or you agree by acquiescence all statements in this affidavit to be truth and law. Further, you agree that you are acting with full knowledge, intent, and malice by trespassing on the people's inherent rights, and that no court shall be able to rehear this matter, but it shall stand as evidence, truth, and law in all courts of record, period, right? Please send your affidavit via certified mail to the sender of this notice. Man, we want your record, right? This notice, we love this end, right? This notice is sent to you in peace and with love and with the love of Christ, so that you may provide due care to those who have all political power. The people, okay? Then we got the autograph, then we got the date, right? So this is a video notice, man. Let's close out. Thanks for listening. Done, man. So that's it. We're done with this bit, man. How we doing on time? We're okay on time. So that was the notice of the WHO and President Biden trespassing on the guaranteed rights of the people. Remember that, man. So now you've heard these words. Now you've got the knowledge. This is what the people are. We are free. We are the masters, and we are the creators of the constitutions, man. You guys have been acting out of bounds for a very long time. Now we're here to instruct you. By God, with love, we serve, man. That's it. All right, so I'm going to put this together. I'm going to upload it, and I'm going to see how it flows, man. I'm going to go have some fun. I'll talk to you guys in the future. Remember, nobody's having more fun than us. Bye. Hi, I'm back. I forgot one more thing, right? So in my excitement to finish that video notice, I forgot to remind the people, if you're listening and you're hearing these words that we're saying, there's going to be a link in the description. It's going to be a job form. It's going to take you to that notice, man. And then you have a duty and an obligation now, after you hear these words, to go click that link and fill out that job form and start instructing our public servants, man. That's all we do now, man. So remember that, man. That's our duty and our responsibility as the people, is that we have to instruct all of our public servants what the fundamental principles of law are, man. It's so fun. It's so cool, man, because all we do is we just open up the constitutions, and then we point them out to them line by line, and we say, who's your master? We, the people, or someone else, right? And it's just that simple, man. So go ahead. Remember, click that link in the job form, and let's get this instruction movement going, man. I'll talk to you guys in the future. Remember, nobody's having more fun than us. Bye.